All right, so currently I have 1 hour and 27 minutes and 7 seconds before the No Rest for the Wicked Insider live stream starts, because that is the live stream of talking about the inside of No Rest for the Wicked, Moon Studios' next game. So I thought, why not I take the time to make a video talking about the Xbox games that I hope to go multi-platform or go into PlayStation, because some of the games that recently went multi-platform, the majority are on PlayStation. For example, Grounded is on PlayStation and Nintendo Switch. Pentiment is on PlayStation and Nintendo Switch as well. Hi-Fi Rush, however, is on the PS5 exclusive, and Sea of Thieves is also going to PlayStation as well. So with all that being said, let's get started with the video. If you've been on my channel since I made that video where I said why I don't like console exclusive games back in October of 2022, you would know that my entire saga of me hoping for Ori going to the PlayStation started back then. It is now March 2024 and my hopes of Ori going to the PlayStation are still there. This has been a mini series that was first announced back in 2014, which marks the 10th anniversary of the trailer, but it also marks the 9th year anniversary of the original game Ori and the Blind Forest. I'm well aware that this is the original game and this has a definitive version of Ori and the Blind Forest called Ori and the Blind Forest Definitive Edition, and the sequel that came out 5 years later, and that is Ori and the Will of the Wisps. I have made over 20 videos about either mentioning the game of going to the PlayStation or just giving my rants or reading articles as in relation of Ori going to the PlayStation. Hey, that rhyme. And I'm well aware that me constantly talking about it makes me sound crazy, but that's just like the dedication that I have of hoping for this game go to the PlayStation, whether it's PS4 and PS5 or PS5 exclusive. The amount of times I've given up so far are twice. This is my third time giving my third try. Everyone says the third time's the charm, right? So I'm gonna be giving my third try of hoping for Ori going to the PlayStation. Some people may not believe me, but there is still hope of Ori going to the PlayStation. When I found out that this Xbox exclusive went to the PlayStation 5 specifically, and that is Immortality, that gave me some glimmer of hope. And then Phil Spencer announced this podcast he's gonna be doing talking about the Xbox business update, which led to these 4 games going multi-platform, and those are Grounded, Sea of Thieves, Hi-Fi Rush, and Pentiment. With these 5 games that just recently went to the PlayStation or multi-platform with the PlayStation and Nintendo Switch this year, it has given me some hope that Ori could have a chance to be ported to the PlayStation. And I'm not the only person on Twitter that's asking for this game to go to the PlayStation, although technically I'm the only person on YouTube that's been constantly talking about this. The amount of videos I've made about this. If you are also hoping for Ori going to the PlayStation, well, I guess I'm not the only one, I guess. I'm also well aware that Moon Studios did a collaboration with 3 games, and those are Rivals of Aether, Party Animals, and Sea of Thieves, which is pretty freaking insane. The only bad part about it is that I am left out with these collaborations. Rivals of Aether I wasn't aware of because I didn't know what Ori and the Blind Forest or Ori and the Will of the Wisp was. However, I was well aware about the Party Animals collaboration, and I was also well aware about the Sea of Thieves collaboration. I will go on and on about why this game means a lot to me and why I've been making so many videos about this, but then again, I don't want to make this entire segment of the video about Ori, so we're gonna move on to the next game of why I hope it goes multi-platform or goes to the PlayStation. Kind of a gamble, but I won't lie, the game looks pretty fun. Apparently the game is short. It takes about 7 or 8 hours to beat the game, but I mean, that's only a rumor. I'm not saying that it's true. I also do feel like the Xbox players would have a lot of fun enjoying this game, but then again, once again, kind of a gamble, but maybe that game will go to the PlayStation. I know that Xbox does have the IP, but for this game going multi-platform, for this game going to the PlayStation, I feel like that'd be the craziest thing that I don't think any Xbox fan would expect, or PlayStation fan that would expect. I feel like every PlayStation fan will probably enjoy this game when it goes multi-platform. I'm not saying that it will, but it probably might, maybe, I don't know. I mean, I know my brothers are gonna really enjoy this. They're really big fans of AAA games. With all that being said, let's move on to the next one. To be honest, I don't know. I highly doubt this game will go to PlayStation, but if this does, I don't know. I mean, I feel like every Forza fan that plays on PlayStation would be upset because I mean, we got Gran Turismo 7, we got Need for Speed, we got The Crew 2. Forza going to PlayStation, I mean, I guess it would be cool. I mean, there's like, I guess you can play competitive, you can go online, I'm assuming. I know that the recent game that Forza made is called Forza Motorsport. The game does look fun, it looks cool to play, but this game going to the PlayStation, I don't know. I mean, I put this as like a big if, but if this big if counts and it matches with my theory, they'll say that I said so because I was only guessing. Party Animals is basically Game Beast, but with animal costumes, and it's on Xbox. I'm not gonna lie, the game looks pretty fun. You would get tired after like, what, 2, maybe 3 hours playing it? I mean, we do have Fall Guys, but that game's multi-platform, so there's really no point into like comparing that. It says Tactical Knockout. It is a party game. I mean, the game does get competitive at times, but at least you had fun. Or you probably didn't. I'm all aware that there was a tournament that was hosted on Twitch and you would earn money with the amount of rounds that you have beaten or the amount of rounds that you won playing that game. And I'm not gonna lie, with the way that these people were playing, it was like life or death. It was like they want to be paid. Like the rent is due, this Twitch affiliate money that they've earned is not enough. But I mean, the game is fun, just that the fun dies out really quickly when the sweats or the tryhards interfere. And I feel like not a lot of people talk about that when it comes to games when it comes to party games, multiplayer games that are fun to play, but then they die really quickly when the tryhards step in. So that's all I want to say for this video. There's currently 49 minutes before the No Rest for the Wicked Insider live stream starts. Hopefully I edit this video and upload it before the live stream starts and, you know, starts talking about the game. Let me know what you guys think. If my takes were pretty bad, they were pretty bitter, or they're pretty interesting to talk about and point out. If I made you upset, I'm sorry. I'm just curious if these games are going multi-platform with this quote-unquote business idea that Phil Spencer, Sarah Bond, and Matt Booty talked about in the podcast. That's all I want to say. This is Wolf.Gray, and I'll see you all later. See ya. And hopefully Ori goes to the PlayStation.